Hello, this is Metavichi Endeavors, and I hate myself.
Like twice.
Just add 5 feet.
What? Do the same thing. Hi everybody. Welcome to.
Why are you leaning over so hard?
Hey guys.
You're so close. Why did you instinctually wing it by jumping at me?
Today we're gonna do a just totally different video. We're gonna sit down and actually try to talk to you compared to all our videos where we're practically running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Honestly, I mean, we're chickens with our heads on. This is probably the problem. We need to cut off.
We do not condone animal violence.
No.
But we do condone eating them. Our first topic is going to be...
I guess the beginning of how we got
Okay,
here.
that's right.
Yeah.
So, finding the land. So we spent... I don't know. Maybe a year and a half prior to this all. So about 3 years in total of trying to figure out what we wanted to do here where we are.
Do you think eventually we should just say it?
I don't know why we haven't.
Okay, then I don't know. It just seems weird to tell people where we are. Just to go
I
for it.
wasn't planning on giving them an address.
I mean, I know, but okay.
So here in Wichita Falls. There's no way I haven't said it before.
You have, but I have bleeped it out.
Oh.
Comment below a video if you know which one we're talking about. Where
No,
I
I know
bleep out
that
where
one.
he is. They know.
And I
You
know.
know, but do they know? We wanted land eventually. Like, we thought about getting land, and then we knew it was easier for us to just get a house. And then after a while, we realized that land was a little bit more attainable than what we thought, but then to build a house on that land. And that's how we pretty much came to this conclusion of, or the place of where we are, where we bought this piece of property after convincing our parents to move down here with us and that we would build them a house, which is wild.
Which is crazy.
I don't want to say my parents are insane. No, I'm kidding.
I'm not saying commit them, but, you know, we're getting close. No, not really.
No, they were just really grateful and trying to help us pursue our dreams.
Yeah.
Like parents, I guess, could be, and what my parents are.
Okay, so we're going to kind of discuss our timeline here of what we've kind of got going on here in the videos. Because it's not very coherent in the videos of what's going on.
No, it's a little bit choppy.
And we don't really discuss where we started. So this kind of started here with... in June of 2021, once we finally purchased the land and got Kayla's parents moved up here, we started with the mortgage lady, and she got us going. And then about August, she let us know that we were going to need to separate the land if we wanted to be able to eventually put another house out here for me and Kayla. And so by that point, we went ahead and stopped the mortgage process and started the process for separating. Yeah. And so we started the process with getting the surveyor that we'd already been using to go ahead and cut off the piece of the Kayla's parents' house and land, lot, plat, whatever. And they got going, and so that process in total took about 4 or 5 months. So,
Why was it so long?
City, remember?
Okay.
Yeah. So while the city did their red tape stuff and got everything cleaned up and ready, we went ahead and did other stuff that wouldn't affect the mortgage process. So we started with getting some of the land cleared out, getting it cleaned up, getting it looking nice. And so that started in about August-ish, more September-ish kind of area.
Yeah.
And so we started in August 2021
with a little excavator.
The little excavator and clearing just a little tiny spot to drop off a bigger piece of equipment, the track loader.
Because the little excavator was not going to take those trees down.
It took years also to try to dig out and push over trees. And,
with the itty bitty.
Yeah, poor little guy. But he was awesome.
He was.
So
he did his job.
He did his job. So he got it to a good point, and then we got the shipping container, so we could store some tools, store some stuff, just kind of keep things here and not have to worry about it.
We're making our little workshop.
Yeah. And so then the track loader showed up, and as you guys see in the video, we cleared all these trees and mesquites and whatever
cedar hybrids,
whatever the environment decided it wanted to put here.
It was pretty rough.
So
because there was no clearing here before at all.
None. So yeah, like where we're sitting now, as you can see, we're kind of in the future now.
Oh yeah.
That I don't know if we discussed that earlier, but if it's not discussed earlier or cut out or whatever, as you see here, I mean, we're not in
we're in the
a
future.
big bush of
we're
trees.
Not, yeah, oh yeah, no.
So this whole lot that we're sitting in this area we're sitting was 100% trees.
Yes.
Trees on top of trees on top of trees.
Stacks on stacks. Stacks on stacks on stacks.
So from there, we kind of got to the point that we're like, okay, we've gotten stuff cleared out, and we're just waiting for the city to get done. So
What were we waiting on the city for this time?
still the plat stuff. We still hadn't finished. They still hadn't separated
Oh,
anything.
jeez and crow.
Yeah. So it wasn't until, let's see, so I think it was October we got our first return letter from the city that said that something had to be adjusted on whatever the surveyor people turned in. And so the surveyor turned their stuff back in, and then it took about till mid-November, beginning of December, for everything to be done with the city so that the mortgage stuff could be completed.
Yeah.
Because we started the mortgage stuff again in November, once we knew that we were about a month from being completed. Because we did get kind of approved from the city on our first letter.
Pre-approved.
Yeah. They just wanted the name,
They just
something
wanted corrections.
changed.
Yeah.
And so that was it. So simple, easy stuff to get fixed. So they fixed it. We got approved for the sections to be done, and then the mortgage process started.
For realsies.
For realsies.
This time.
And then about mid-December, we were almost done with mortgage stuff. And then, oh no, sorry. Yeah, mid-December, we were almost done with mortgage stuff, but the city had not updated any of the websites.
Was
that
it
said
CAD?
CAD.
What does CAD stand
I
for?
couldn't tell you.
Okay.
It stands for stuff. And so it's what the tax appraiser people use. It's what the city uses for saying that this lot is this lot.
Real, that it exists. And since it didn't say that it exists, the mortgage people couldn't continue their process because they thought we was joshing them or something.
And so, and then the city turned in, we had paperwork from the city that we turned in that they were like, cool, but it doesn't say it on their website. And so then we were literally like ready to close by mid-December, and then it took another 4 or 5 weeks before anybody in the city got their stuff updated.
I mean, it was Christmas.
Yeah,
they went on Christmas holiday essentially.
Yeah.
I think
that's true. You're right. Yeah,
there was people. I think there was people who were sick. There was Christmas happening, and then there was New Year's.
Yep.
So nobody works, especially in the city, any city in the world. We all know that around that time that we all dip out. Okay, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, so beginning of January, essentially everything got